here we go. Let's go. Hey, let me fix this up. I got to get my mic up. You can hear? You're fine?
Yeah.
Yeah, you good? Hey, testing. There we go. Too much for you? Is that better? Can you hear now? Okay. There you go. All right, let's go, baby. Another Sunday, another show, another live stream coming to you direct from Mr. Poseidon Studios with his lovely wife. How you doing, honey? What's going on?
And also another snowstorm.
Yeah, another snowstorm. So I was just out there. I had my jacket on and my turtleneck. It was cold outside, so I was walking around. I had to get in the garage. I got a snowblower, so it's all set. I had to go get some more gas today. It's going to be a lot of plowing tomorrow. So we're expecting a lot of snow tonight. Wind, big time, especially in the morning. But other than that, we are doing the show. I don't think I'm going to be heading to work tonight, only because the Palisades is going to get shut down, which is what I need to get into the city. So I'm home tonight. I'm snowed in. Got a, what do we call it? A snow day? There you go. Snow day. So anyway,
explain
go ahead.
to everyone what happened with the registration for the challenge.
Yeah, so for the registration for the challenge, we had it all set on Eventbrite. And we set the date for that time for tickets to go on sale. So what happened was we are working with a new company we're going to be using this year as a fish app, and they're going to be doing everything.
So we're not going to be doing Eventbrite.
Hold on, I'm getting to it. I'm a detailed kind of guy, honey. I'm definitely going to throw you off the roof in a minute, but anyway.
Why?
Yeah, because chill. Let me do what I'm doing here, you know?
All right,
we're
let's
running
see.
a live stream, and they got to hear about our house issues right now. Come on, let's go.
All right, let's see.
All right, here we go. Let's try that
Go.
again. You're going to get thrown off the roof, all right? Stop. So anyhow, we were talking and we were saying, oh, God.
So, used to be that we would have it on Eventbrite.
Right, so we had it on Eventbrite, but
Now we're going to have it on another site.
on another site, and what happened was Eventbrite was left open, and immediately everybody got an email sent to them saying, hey, the tickets are on sale. So within 30 seconds, people were joining, and I was like, oh, my God. So we had to close it down quick, and the quickest button we could press was sold out. Then I got a bunch of people calling me going, yo, Mr. P, it's sold out already? I'm like, dude, we haven't even sold one ticket yet. Chill, it's coming. So anyhow, we fixed that issue. We stopped it. I had to explain. So many people had called, even today. Today I got more phone calls. You know, when's it going on sale? We're waiting. So this is the week it's going to open, probably on Tuesday, honey, we would say?
Yeah.
Tuesday, right?
Yeah, I mean, I never want to say, I don't
Right,
want to promise
because
exactly what day.
Probably around Tuesday. And I'm giving it an extra day because Monday we're going to confirm everything.
Yeah.
All our rules, our regulations are done. We handed them into them. So they're going to make up the site for us on their site. You'll find out what that is when we send it to
Yeah,
you.
we'll put a link to it from your Instagram. We'll put a link to it on your website.
Yes,
We're going to put links all over the place for where you're going to be able to register. And the point of that is because during the tournament, you'll be able to submit your fish photo
Yeah.
onto that same site,
Yeah,
that app.
Everything will consistently be updated for you guys. Don't touch the buttons anymore. I'm going to do those, okay? So if I want to leave it on you, then it stays on you the whole show, whether you like it or not. How's that? Right.
Yeah, and then people will complain that you left the camera on.
Yeah, that's okay. But they don't mind. They don't want to see me. They come here to see you. They came here tonight to see you and
I don't think
and Glen from GW Customs we got on tonight. He's standing by on the side. I can't wait to talk with him. Glen's an exciting guy. He came onto the scene, and he burst onto the scene like a champ. And why do I say that is because many, many people have bought his product, and many, many people are still happy to the date they bought that product. I know I've given away a few rods of his. I also have a rod of his downstairs. He's going to kill me when I tell him I haven't used it yet. But anyhow, yeah, he makes good product. I went to his testing last year. He had in Long Island. That was fantastic. You got to test all his rods, and he's consistently, pulling those little testers off from here, there, Jersey. He's at the shows. If you're not meeting Glen at least once a year, you're not doing the surfcasting game the correct way, because he's around and he makes sure that his product is seen, the new products. Just it was a nice time. Last year was a fun time with Glen. So going back to what we were saying with the tournament, so we're going to be setting that up this week. We keep saying this week, but this week it's happening because we spoke with them. We handed in what we had a hand in, and you're not going to get like two things going on, meaning join mine and then go join their site. I included their payment into the payment you're going to be making for the challenge, so you'll immediately become a member there, and you have no problem. And I remember last year, I'm going to say it, one of the big problems was everybody kept writing in, yo, I want to see the standings. I want to see the standings. And we had last year was the only year because we had so many people, over 200 or 200. And everybody wanted to see standings, and sending in all those pictures, the phones were like, you needed more memory. It was ridiculous. So we couldn't handle it last year, straight up. This year it's going to be handled. So every fish that's registered through the app, because you're going to be sending your pic through the app. I don't care if you got no service. Get into town and get service. All right? I'm not going to penalize you because you were 10 minutes late in putting it in.
The app will keep track
Right.
of when the photo was taken.
Right. So when you take that photo, it's going to get time-stamped and everything. So when you get time, you go into town and you register it. Well, if that fish passes, picture's good, and it goes on, it immediately goes to the leaderboards. So you know exactly what's going on, whether it's 1 in the morning or 6 in the morning or whenever it is. It's 100% going to be updated on a consistent...
So there'll be a leaderboard available all the time.
All the time. And we got some other small things. I know Wombat gave me a good idea last year. Thank you for that, Wombat. That's Vinny Cabrera. You guys know Wombat. So anyhow, and also congratulations. I know you've heard it already, but congratulations on becoming a member with the Narragansett Club. So let me start off by saying to the members out there, first off, Johnny McFish, $50, bro. $50. Man,
Thank you, Johnny.
That really just gets me good, Johnny. That's so nice of you to do. Guys, it's the only way I make it here. The donations is what do it, because getting paid for my videos that I do, it's pennies on the dollar, man. Pennies. And when the video makes a total of $2, imagine what I'm making. Pennies on the dollar, I just said. So, yeah, as far as donations, they don't have to be $50. That was a great gift, Johnny. Johnny, that was a great gift. We appreciate you so much. I appreciate you so much. And it's just a nice thing to do. You guys can put a $2 donation. You'll be helping us. How do you do it? You do it through Super Chats, and you help us out, man, because I don't use that money. I don't go on vacations with my wife. We haven't been on vacation since we started this. So I'll get to that in a second, hon. But I will tell you this. All the money that's donated goes to the prizes of the Montauk Striper Challenge. So we have a certain savings there. And the money builds up. Last year, I was able to put towards first prize, which is $5,000, $4,800. I put up the other two, which was great. But remember, this year, we're not doing bonus boxes. A lot of guys are calling me, telling me, hey, man, why aren't we doing the bonus boxes? You know why? Because the amount of money I spent last year trying to get these boxes together, I said, you know what? let me put it into the contest. So that's what I did. I took all that cash and I put it into the contest. Do you guys realize that 10th place is $1,000? 10th place is $1,000. I got the best of the best for you. I like to think in my world that I have the #1 striped bass competition on the East Coast without a doubt. I mean, last year we had so many people. You know, so many people, so many nice things to say. Listen, not everybody's going to be happy. That's all I got to say. But thank you for the donations or the sponsorships that you guys are doing. Great sponsors this year. I got an additional 20 sponsors this year from New Jersey. Great bunch of guys. I mean, I'm so excited. My head is blowing up right now. Let me continue on this. Let me get these glasses off. So we got Reel That Bass. Reel That Bass.
Thank you.
Terrific lady. She's got a full family she's running over there. She really is a terrific woman. She was constantly calling me. Well, not constant, but she was asking me, when is it going up? I want to join. So, yeah, I've told you this week it's really happening, Reel That Bass. And thank you. That's so nice of you to do. She also makes lures. I know she makes plastics. If you ever need stuff, please contact her on Instagram. Black, thank you so much for that. I appreciate you guys so much. I really do. You don't know how much I appreciate you. It's hard. It's hard in this world to think that somebody really appreciates, or they're not on the side just counting the money and how much they're going to make. I don't make money. Add it up, guys. Do it. It's simple math. Take all these prizes, 5,000, 35, 25, 15. Wait, that's even the wrong one. This is...
Oh, you're looking at
Yeah,
Jersey.
this is last year's. Here's the new one. I got the new one. That's last year's. Check this out, guys. For Montauk, I got 5,000, 35, 25, 2,000, 1,500 for 5th place. For 6th through 10th, which are new prizes this year, 1,250, 1,200, 1,150, 1,100, and 1,000 for 10th place. I do this because I care and I want you guys to have the best. Last year I did 10 van stalls. This year I'm going to do 5 because I did those cash prizes in place. So from 11 to 15, we got van stall, who I love so much, and I back 100%. X2 series reels, probably 200s, 150s, whatever you're going to get, 11 through 15. And then 16 through 20, again, brand new prizes. Look at this. 16th place. Are you listening? It's not like your 16th birthday party. This is 16th place. 750, 700, 650, 600, and $550 for 20th place. So if you come to this tournament and you come in 20th place, you've well beyond doubled. You're going home with cash in your pocket. It was a free contest for you. And then again, new prizes added, 21 through 25, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 100 for 25th place. Do you realize you just won $100 for coming in 25th place? Let's go. Longest cast, most accurate. We're going to have a men's and ladies division. Also, ladies treasure hunt, which they love. 2 winners. From the girls, $500 gift certificate. So if you guys are listening for the first time, bring your girl. She's not just going to sit in the room waiting for you. She's got a 2-day treasure hunt. And at the same time, she gets to meet all the other girls who really don't like to go fishing, but they sure love their Sephora makeup, baby. They love it. So 2 girls are going to win $500, and then we tap it off. And we got ladies divisions, too. In the longest and most accurate, ladies divisions, too. And also, but unfortunately for the main competition, it's the main competition. It's the best of the best. And the final is the awards party at Shagwan. Everybody receives a drink and an appetizer from the menu. These things are not cheap for me. It's not like you're walking in there and you're getting a token and everything's paid for. It's paid for because Mr. Poseidon and his wife went there and prepaid these things. But they give it to you off the menu. The first year I was like...
The regular menu.
Yeah, the regular menu. You know, they gave a special menu for everybody. And not that they're being cheap. It's what I paid for. But I realized that. And he goes, if you want from the menu, you got to pay a little more. So Jason's a great guy, by the way. Wonderful guy. We appreciate you. And thank you so much. Let's go, let's go. We got a great show lined up. Let's say, oh, I got to take these off. We also got, honey, you want to whistle that down a little bit? Go down the other way. So I can see everybody who donated.
This way.
There you go. So let me mention some more people here. So we got Reel That Bass. Oh, back up. Reel That Bass. Black, thank you so much. Or Blake, thank you so much for that. Another $20 donation. The tug is the drug. Just a wonderful guy. If you look behind me, you see this picture right here of me and my wife? That was the Doug is the Trug. His wife, man, I'm getting tongue twisted here. Sorry about that, buddy. His wife made that for us, and we love it. We love it. It's right here. It stays here. It's in the frame, as you can see, and it's me and my wife. We thank you so much. Every time I look at it, I remember you, brother. Thank you so much for that. And you came down with your family that day. Just a wonderful guy. Montauk, that's right. The Rockaway Boys are here. If you don't know who the Rockaway Boys are, there they are. At Montauk Laws, Mike, Big Mike. Mike's a great guy and a great fisherman. Part of the Montauk Surf Association. He was out there. If you missed the last meeting, he gave that great speech. Guys, what are you doing? Get to Montauk and become a member there. Guys, join over there. It's well worth it. You know, Bill Jacob has been running that thing for so many years. You know, things happen. I know Brian was president. Brian's having another baby out there. So we got to look a little bit into his favor. It's a lot of work. He's got kids he's taking care of. Whole family. So, Brian, good luck with that. Good luck with the baby coming. God bless you. And always healthy. Let's go. So, like I was saying also, what do we got, honey? Do you even listen to anything that I say? Or do you just sit there and nod your head? This is horrible here. We're live. Put the mic next to your mouth so they can hear you. Yeah. Come on. We're in the car today. It was true. We saw that video on Instagram. How women are behind the car. And every time it's like,
You mean as a passenger?
As a passenger.
When you're driving?
And you were doing that, and I was like, you're like that girl on Instagram.
That was great.
So anyway, thank you so much. Let's keep going on that. Rockaway Boys, I respect you so much. Thank you for helping me out that day in Rhode Island. Ernest! Ernest, welcome to the Smooth Crew. If you don't know who Ernest is, guys, he's the guy that flies in from Nevada just to come to my competition. Ernest, a wonderful guy.
Ernie.
Thank you, Ernie. Let's go, Ernie!
Look, John 713 says, send me outside to shovel.
Yeah, John. I got everything ready. I got a snowblower. You know, people think, oh, you got a snowblower. You know what it's like? Snow blowing all that snow. It isn't easy. And then the stairs, it requires actual work with your hands. And remember, I am not young like a lot of you guys. I'm only, I'm getting up there. I'm 27 years old now. So let's go. Also, Willie J. Willie J, one of the nicest gentlemen. And I say gentleman because he is a gentleman. He comes back from the time of when you know what to be is like a gentleman. And that means if you go on the first date, you pay for the check. So what? I'm not going to tell you to go to Manhattan and get a $1,000 dinner plate. Go somewhere normal, somewhere nice, and have a good time. All right, let me keep going. What else do we got to mention?
That's pretty much it.
That's it?
Glenn's waiting.
Yeah, my wife is going like this.
Glenn is waiting.
Glenn is waiting. Your mom does that stuff. You pick that up off your mom. I wish I could throw her off the roof once in a while. But anyway, guys, thank you so much. Willie J, thank you for that donation. And again, I'm going to tell you, I don't care if it's a $2 donation. I love you guys. All right, let's say hello to some people right now. New Moon Blitz, Johnny McFish, thank you so much. Willie J, thank you so much. Striper Fishing Adventures, my brother, let's go. Thank you so much, man. Bronx Surfcaster, that's Oscar. He's the moderator here tonight. Great guy. One of my top guys in my tournament setups. I go to Oscar a lot. I call him a lot when we need to work things out, such as issues of how we can make it better. I count on Oscar. Oscar, thank you so much. God bless you. Randomly Blind Casting. This is the best striped bass tournament without a doubt. That is a nice compliment, man. There are some great surf casting tournaments out there. but I'm not going to mention them on here. Anyhow, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Good guy. Been following me, and you support me. Very, very, very nice. Thank you so much. Ernest, I can't wait to see you again, buddy. Professor Scoobaroo. Professor Scoobaroo is a fisherman. He gets out, whether it's freshwater, saltwater, but he loves his oceans. He loves his striped bass. His kid that he takes fishing with him. I see the reels, bro. I know. Thank you so much. God bless you, brother. Who else do we got going on? Hey, Joe JP. What's going on, brother? Good to see you. Bronx Outdoors. Let's go, baby. The Bronx. Woo!
Look, Jay Fish says be nice to her, Mr. P.
Yeah, I know, Jay. You're right. You're right. You want her, Jay? You can take her, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Give me $25 on the side and I'll call it even, you know? No, I'm kidding, man.
Yak
I love
Angler.
Yak Angler, thank you so much for that. We love you, brother. We really, really do. James Flynn, there he is. James Flynn has been on this show when I had 4 people on the weekend. And James Flynn remembers. Great supporter. I don't care if you guys come here for the giveaways. I got a great giveaway today. And I love that. I love giving away prizes. I have a disease which only one person in the whole freaking world has. It's Mr. Poseidon. I got this disease. I got to give you guys the best of the best. I freak out. Every year I go up on the bar and I won't stop. I'll never stop because I care about you guys. I really care about you guys. I don't look at making a profit. Look, you have to make if you're running a business or you're doing it, you have to make a profit. I have a job, I work, we've never had kids. And I told you guys before this, I feel like you guys are my kids. God has blessed me. No, I'm not sitting here doing, and bending down. God gave me this. He definitely gave me this. And I'm very happy. You guys keep me young. You guys are fantastic. Honey, am I right?
Yeah.
Is that it? I'm here blabbing away and you just go, yeah.
That's what you do.
That's what I do. That's right. Yak Angler, thank you so much for that donation, $20. God bless you, man, without a doubt. Let's keep going. Michael Urbanez, what's up, brother? You're the man. John Francisconi, my good friend. He's the king of the Hudson. You want to know about the Hudson? Make sure you get in touch with that guy. And he's not one guy to hide his information, but he will keep his spots very secretive. And I don't blame him. Good job, Johnny. Let's go. Stack Tackle, Stelios. Those guys are on the money, man. They are everywhere in every nook and cranny, not in America. They are all over the world, these guys. This guy, Stelios, I mean, he grew this thing like nobody else ever grew anything. I'm going to tell you. Thank you, Stelio, and thank you, Stack Tackle. You are the man, brother. Rick Talafaro, last year's winner at the most accurate competition. Thank you, Rick. God bless you and your family. Registration opens this week. Wormway, since the start, brother. Can you get that screen off so I can see people's names? If that's not a roof-tossing incident right now.
God.
All right, so Wormway, thank you so much. Eddie Bucktails. Eddie, I love you so much. You're such a good cat, bro. I'm serious. Victory Zari, did I say that right? Meet you at Surf Day in Jersey. What a pleasure. Good people. God bless you, brother. It's why we do the shows, because I don't sell anything there. I'm with you guys. GW Customs is out there. Nick from GW Customs is here. My man, Charlie Pizzo. Charlie, you were a big help. We're going to ask you to help us again this year. But remember, guys, if somebody helps you, you got to take care of people. So, stake out your hand, make sure your nails are nice and filed, and give them a nice back scratch back. It's the only way it works. Thank you, Charlie. God bless you. Frankie Frisch, there he is. Frankie Frisch. He was out there last year. Frankie's a winner. James Flynn, Willie J, we said it. Who else did I miss out there? I don't want to miss anybody. I'm going down to the end, and then we're going to the main star of the show tonight. At Point, there he is. Yo! Miguel at Point. I got a bag I'm going to be giving away. Where is that bag, honey? This is Miguel's bag. I know I didn't give it away yet.
Oh.
So I picked this up at Surf Day down in New Jersey, Jersey Shore Surf Fishermen. So this is what they call a beachcomber. Great bag. I love Miguel. Look. 2-2 bag. Got a little bag in the front. Beautiful blue color. The wrap you can do with a GW Customs rod to match this bag, Glen can do it. He is the match king of this freaking rod market, but he can do it. But nice. I'm just giving you guys the look. At point, I'll be giving this bag away. Miguel will be on the show, and we'll be talking his bags. Miguel's a great guy, makes a great product, and I believe in him very much, and I believe in the support. Miguel, look at me, buddy. Thank you so much. I appreciate you big time. You are the man. Thank you. All right, so let's get continuing now. I know Glen has been waiting a while. I'm sorry. Let's introduce Glen. Glen from GW Customs. Ladies and gentlemen, Glen.
Good evening.
That's right.
Can you hear me?
Oh, loud and clear, Glen, and so can all the fans out here. Glen, I am so happy. Number one, Glen, let me start off. You work very hard, Glen, both you and your son, whether you're at the show and your son's back at the ranch making sure everything is taken care of, or he's at the show and you're back at the ranch. You guys, I don't see any two people working harder, and I mean that, because no matter when I call you, when I talk to you, you're always in the shop, and it's the same thing. Oh, you caught me in the middle of putting on some guides. Oh, you caught me in the middle. I was just doing a rap. You are always working, and you know what? I believe you because you always do the live phone calls with me, and I see you in the shop, and everything's spinning and working. And I know you also work with Gelso Pascarella, just
Absolutely.
a great guy. He's really, let me tell you, Glen. I know him a little while, longer than you. That's all I'm saying. But I will tell you, that man is a perfectionist. Just like Italian Ferrari, and he has that beautiful Italian accent that I love. I always tell him, Gelso, you got that. You are the Ferrari of the rods. People don't understand. You don't hear a lot about him, but he makes a great quality product. He got taught by the great Caruso, right? What was his name, his first name?
Lou Caruso.
Lou Caruso taught him, and he also taught Gelso very much, and he picked up a lot of his equipment that he used also. So Gelso, I know you're out there listening, buddy. You are a great rod builder. I respect you very much, and everything else that you do. You're just precision. Thank you. Going back to Glen. Glen, so tell me, Glen, I want to start this off kind of quick. So what are we going to be using, Glen, this spring? What kind of rods do you have ready for these boys? Because they are anxious, and it's snowing outside, Glen. Glen, it's snowing. It's not just snowing.
Sorry. I did the show this weekend, so my voice is a little shot.
Sure.
But we were supposed to be in your studio this night because I was in Suffern, New York over the weekend, but they had to shut the show down early because of the storm. So unfortunately, everybody's just got me instead of having my whole crew in the shop in your studio for the night. So
Right.
Okay.
I'd like to say hi to Stelios. Met him personally for the first time over this weekend, and highly impressed with him and his products. So big shout out to him, and always the big shout out to Willie, who, like you said, class act, and always has
Oh, my
to,
God. Oh, my God.
say nothing but good things for people, and
Nothing.
big example for all the people coming into the fishing world, especially the striper side of things. So saying hi to Willie.
Yeah, he hears you. He's out there right now.
Yep. To your question, as far as what's coming, anybody and everybody that has ever asked me about one-piece rods, well, we now have them. So we don't just have the ones that we had basically being tested at your last tournament. We now have a full line from 9'6" half to threes to up to the MTKs, which are the 3 to 8s, 11 footers. So we've had great response at the shows. We were just at the JSS show, not this past weekend, the weekend before, and great response. People ordered, bought at the shop. Rocky Point was another good show for us, getting the word out. But coming up in the next few weeks, we're going to be at Ward Melville and the Rhode Island
New
Rissa
England show. Yep.
So yeah, so to your point of Nicholas, I kind of dividing and conquering. Nicholas will be up with Igor and a whole other crew of guys up there, not only just promoting our stuff, but letting the world know that Lamaglass is making a play to come back into the industry with their one-piece GSBs.
Wow.
So so we'll have a big display in Rhode Island for the GSBs along with all of our stuff. And you have a choice. You can either get the stuff that we've gone into Lamaglass and revamped, or if you like the old school stuff, we'll have that available for you too.
Go ahead. And I want you to be specific. I want you to let the guys know about your show too, buddy.
Well, yeah, we can. My show is a Christmas show every year, so we can talk about that at the end and let them know what that's all about and how that benefits our community and the fishing industry and stuff like that. But as far as the shows we're doing, we'll be also in Ward Melville the same weekend as Rissa, so that's going to be the weekend of March 6th, 7th, and 8th. So I'll be down there with Bick, Sharkman, NY Frankie. Gelso will be there as well. So anybody that is looking for custom rod builds on Long Island, they can talk to Gelso there. He has all of my blanks on hand on island. So if you don't want to wait for the shows, be more than happy for you to reach out directly to Gelso and get some information from him. He's got the products there waiting for you to feel them and touch them. But our big show for the year is going to be Edison. That's the 13th, 14th, and 15th in Jersey. That's the largest saltwater show here on the East Coast every year. I mean, anyone and everyone that has anything to do in the fishing industry, they're there at that show.
Absolutely.
So reels, lures, new stuff, new products that don't get released until that show, that type of thing. So when we're there, we will also have another big display again, showing both our stuff and Lamaglass. So that's the big news. I mean, we've got a lot of other projects that are going on kind of behind the scenes. With the one-piece blanks, we've gone the opposite way now with people saying, what about 50-50 splits? So we do have them. The ones we have been very well responded from people, especially our 1108, which was the very first one we designed 4 years ago now. So we have just about every rod for every application when it comes to stripers, inshore, kayak, and surf. All American made blanks. We do have a secret coming out towards the end of the season. We may have it revealed at Edison with a new product.
Nice.
That will be coming out of New Zealand.
Nice.
So there's a lot going on. It's difficult to get all the information out there because the best way to do it is for you guys that are watching out there to
Glen,
come out to one of the shows and see us in person and feel the products.
Glenn, I also I want to ask you, Glenn. So let's just talk spring still. Let's not go off that subject. So because a lot of guys are really anticipating, and there are guys still shopping for their rod, for their spring rod, a new spring rod. I know everybody has their favorites. I don't know if you have your favorite. I've never really asked you that, but if you were to recommend something, and I'm not talking about now the avid or professional surfcaster, somebody who's coming into the industry right now and is listening, what would you recommend to them as far as coming in with a surf casting rod? What would you recommend? What would you say, hey, man, this would be good for you? Looking at the guy's size, whatever, because everything matters when you buy a fishing rod and how you feel comfortable for it. But what would you recommend, Glenn?
So right now, if you're talking springtime, you're looking for probably a 9.6 or a 10-footer. No greater rating than 3/4 to 5 or 1 to 5. So if you get a 1/2 to 3, 1 to 4, or 3/4 to 5 ounce 9-foot, 9'6" or 10-footer, that's going to cover anything that you need for back bays, light duty surf stuff, because all the bait that you're going to be throwing is going to be relatively small stuff early spring. every application is different. You know, the Jersey guys do a little bit different than the Long Island guys do a little different than the Cape Cod guys.
Thank you.
And then the Connecticut and Rhode Island guys in between do things even different than all the other guys do. So those rods for early springtime will cover just about everything you need. If you're going to go to the Housatonic and start there, the 9.6s, especially the light stuff with weightless soft plastics, light duty bucktails, you know, phenomenal.
Sure.
We have, you know, and in that we do have one piece, half to threes, 1 to 4s, and we do have 50-50 split, 3/4 to 4s and half to threes. They're a little bit more parabolic and a little bit more moderate than the one piece, but we have them.
There you go. So Glenn, I love how you just mentioned parabolic. That's my number one thing. For anybody out there who doesn't understand, I know you guys all do, but I know there's 1 or 2 guys are going, what do they mean by parabolic? Exactly. Parabolic is like when I throw you off the roof. Okay. So parabolic.
No, that's
Glenn,
more of a fast action than that's more fast action because the tip falls very quickly. If you could arch her, a parabolic bend is a very even arch. You can't throw her in a parabolic bend. No.
And that's coming from an expert rod builder, so I'm going to take that as a definitely some knowledge there for me the next time this happens. And you won't be wearing the cape next time, trust me.
To make it more easy for people to understand, a parabolic rod is a moderate rod.
Yeah, but Glenn, explain to them, because when they hear, you know, some of the newbies who are listening and want to get into this, they're thinking, what does he mean by parabolic? Parabolic is basically arching from the end to the other end where the whole thing arches together. Even, rather than, like Glenn just said, rather than having a fast action rod where the tip is going to bend more than the rest of the rod. And people will ask, they'll say, well, what does that matter? Well, I'll tell you what that matters. You got to know, Glenn said earlier, you know, it depends on what you're fishing for. It depends where you're going. It depends on what you need in that area that you're fishing in. But most likely it all ranges down to the same thing. But if you're out there and you're catching bluefish, now this is an example, and that rod tip bends, because it's happened to me. After catching 7, 8, 10, 15-pound bluefish, which is just below the giants of 20 pounds, you're going to feel it in your lower back. With the parabolic rod, you can pretty much lean into the whole thing. You'll have even from the tip until the tail. And I hope I'm right about this, Glenn, because I am not the red expert rod builder, but I will tell you that those fast tips, those fast action tips, and I've caught bluefish with those, after a little while, I feel it in my lower back. I don't care if I'm wearing Luke Z belt. It's not going to help. You want that parabolic fit, which is good for you. And I'm not saying that parabolic's the only way to go. You can go out there. You can go fishing for blackfish straight down. It's nice to have those fast action tips where you're feeling everything and you can work that jig beautifully. So you need those. I'm not saying that they're not right or they're no good. They're good. Every area or every fish or everything you're going for has that specific detail that you're going to need in that rod. Glenn, I'm sorry to take over your job right there and tell everybody about rods. I could be wrong, but if you want to add anything to that, Glenn, please do, buddy.
I will.
There you go. Fantastic. So how's I get a little bit more detailed in the questions as far as personal life. How is your son doing?
Nicholas?
Yes.
Nicholas is doing very well.
So basically, he's at the shop. I know he's doing a lot of the building.
He does quite a bit. I mean, he's getting to the point where he might be outgrowing this in his life. But as of right now, no, he's hanging in there. He's there when we need him to be there and gets the job done. 98% of the grips that you guys all see out there on our rods where they're sealed up on both ends, that's my son's work. He's pretty much perfected how to do all that. And no, everything on the personal level is great. We're moving right along. As you said, I don't kind of stop. So any of these new projects that we come out, I've got more coming behind them. So anybody that knows my story, to your point with regards to the moderate rod over the fast rod, the reason why my rods are a little bit more moderate than say some is for that exact fact, because of a neck injury that I have. Fast action rods make it so you're actually fighting the fish from the tip of the rod all the way to you. So it beats you up more, as to your point of you saying you're fishing and your back starts to hurt and so on and so forth.
That's right.
So a more moderate rod will actually absorb a lot of the fish fighting for you. A lot of companies will make moderate rods, but the problem that they have is they also don't give them backbone. So you only have so much, cushion in that rod, and then, you're still fighting that fish. So that's part of one of the things that we started to do with, especially our LX series. We have a 10-foot, 10-foot-6, and an 11-foot LX, and the X and the L is light. It's a 1 to 5 ounce rod, but the X is it's got extra power in the back end. When I see guys at the shows, I'm able to show them why it has that extra power, because I can show them when we did the design work in Lamaglass's factory, how we add the material in the back to stiffen the back up. So you can have a nice soft action, light action rod, but you have that one big fish come in, you'll have the power to turn it around, and it will just be easy for you to fish. Cast it, first of all. That's the main thing for me, is my casting has to be super easy because of my neck. But then when I'm out there for 6-8 hours fishing, I need the rod to take care of that battle for me, so I can keep fishing.
Absolutely. Absolutely. 100% Glenn. Glenn, we're going to take out a minute right now. I'm just going to show guys the giveaway today, and I'm super stoked for that. I also got, guys, hold on.
Oops.
I don't know what happened. We're okay. So basically, guys, what I want to say is, I don't know if anybody follows Cavy Fishing out there. That's Cavy. It's a guy in Australia. Puts out some great videos. Makes you feel like you're in there. So he's got a pair of sunglasses that I wanted. I like funky looking sunglasses, but his aren't just funky looking. They're very protective. They have the UV ray stuff. They got the side things where you get no light in there. They're strictly like a fishing glass, and I got to show you them. I got them in the mail. I haven't even opened them up, so I'm here, and that's what I want to show you. So here it is. Awesome stuff. So I guess this is the strap that goes around your neck, and you hook them to the sunglasses so you won't lose them. I have a bunch of those things, different ones, but there it is, KV, and it looks like it's called the Apex series here. And we're going to open them together here because these are pretty cool. I like these. I'm going to end up probably giving these away, and I'm going to 100% get me another pair. But check it out. It comes in with its little own also carrying pouch. Not only a nice hard pouch here. Look at that KV. This is nice, man. It's got a nice little grip here. Sweet stuff. Also the pouch here, which you can use right there to carry it simple. And then you got your cleaning material, which you use to clean the glasses. You got some extra tips there when you hook up those glasses to the band that goes around your neck. Well, let's open these up and try these on. I tell you, I like funky stuff, bros. And I saw him wearing these, and I'm like, I want those. So I'm going to put them on for you right here. Look at that. So when you open these, right, it comes with these little side things here. Let me put this on the overhead so you see this clearly. So there it is. You got the glasses here, and you got these things on the side that come up. You see this one? Watch. Flips up, and it snaps into place. And these are basically the glasses. I'll put them on, show you guys.
Right.
Oh, yeah. How you doing? Yeah. So KV Fishing, I love these. Oh, man. Super stuff. It changes the light. Everything lights up. But KV Fishing, thank you for these. I ordered these. You can get yours online. But it looks like I'm going to be giving these away because I'm going to order another pair. So basically when you close them, you put those down, you close it up, you put it back in the case, and you're all set. Thank you for that, KV. You're the man. That guy's like all over the world. Fishes from Australia. Very exciting fisherman when you see him on his videos. He really brings you in and he does a great job. Thank you for that. Very exciting, his videos. And that's KV. If you want your own, there you go, the Apex series. Go on his site and you'll get him there. I'm thinking, do I give these away today or save these, honey? I'll save these for another day, right? Yeah. All right, we'll save these for another day. But also, if you look at the overhead, I'm thinking, do I give these away? Today's giveaways, we're going to give away a nice little Striker Lure here. It's like a mini glider here. This guy, Striker, he is a great guy. That's his name, Striker. We're also going to do a Go Deep, and this is by Tyler Tackle in conjunction together. These guys were Tony or Anthony of Go Deep. He sponsored my longest cast competition last year in Montauk, and that's what it is. It's Montauk Go Deep. Let's go. Thank you so much, MTK, for that one. Let's go. And we also got Uncle Fish Bucktails. Got your nice bucktail here. I think this is in the 1.5 ounce. There you go. I picked this up at the show, Narragansett show a few weeks ago. Just a great guy. And you guys know RB Plug Works. This guy, precision work, precision stuff. The tails is also Mike Zinger. So they're in conjunction. They work together on this. Just a great lure. Good times in catching a nice big fish. So what you see here, you see this lanyard? This one is a Van Stall. It comes with your Van Stalls. Now, I don't know how I ended up with this, but I have it, and I'm not going to use it. I have my own. So we'll throw that one, we'll throw that one also in. And I got one more. Hold on. I have it, and I'm not going to use it. I have my own. So we'll throw. All right. Also, we got, if you guys know, Gremlin Lures. This guy makes some pretty products. A nice popper there. Look at that overhead again. So check it out. Look at that. Pretty popper there. And that's, grab some wood, baby. Gremlin Lures. This guy does a terrific job. Check him out on Instagram. That's Gremlin Lures. And I'll add this in also. So we got a nice little giveaway. In order to be in this giveaway, if you went to the reel that I had out that I also have on the top left corner of my profile on Instagram, you tag 3 people. Make sure you're a subscriber and a follower. Like that reel, and you're in. It's very simple. I don't charge anything for this stuff. Now, I will tell you this, though. We love membership. And I remember telling everybody once about it. It's $3 a month. Some guy called me up after the show and said, listen, Mr. Poseidon, I like your show and everything, but $300 a month for membership? I'm like, dude, it's worth it. And it's not $300 a month. It's $3 a month. It's $3. $3 a month. Basically, the videos. I'll be coming out now with videos again. Back for that, at least. And you get to see the videos first, which is a pretty cool thing. But remember, you're helping me. It's $3 a month. Please join. I love if you guys join. It's a beautiful thing. Thank you so much for all your support, for everybody who's done everything for us, from Instagram here to YouTube. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed the videos. I put out 2 videos this week, one in Orlando's shop. We did an interview on the Slappin' pencil. Beautiful stuff, beautiful product. Another guy who's very disciplined and just bust his buns. You don't just make it in this business because you made one lure and it's over. You've really got to hit the grind. Talk to Glen about grind. Glen, let's talk about grind. What is up, Glen? How many hours? I mean, you're always in the shop grinding. And I know you guys are always grinding. So at the end of the show, we're going to give that away. Just make sure you're on that comment from the comment picker. We're going to get it. Good luck to anybody who has joined. And another quick update. The patches should be in this Thursday. Now, with the snowstorm, I don't know exactly when we're going to get them, but they're coming. They're in this week. Then we put them on the jackets, and the champs get their jackets, both from New Jersey and the Montauk Striper Challenge. If you want to become a sponsor for my tournament, get in touch with me. We don't ask for much. I don't ask for cash, you know, and it's over. Bonus boxes, I'm not doing so. You donate what you can, and I'll put you on that jacket. And that's Mr. Poseidon's word. Just don't come to me with a Big Mac burger and say, can you put me on the jacket? It's going to take a little bit more than that. I love you, but no McDonald's, all right? Thank you so much, guys. You guys are the best. Let's get back to Glenn right now. Glenn, are you still there, Glenn?
Oh, I'm here listening to you.
There you go, Glenn. You're the man. So, Glenn, so we got the summer doldrums. And a lot of people like to do their fishing as far as fluke fishing, porgy fishing. You know, down south they're doing redfish fishing. But if they're going flounder fishing, what do you recommend for them? Or even fluke fishing in the summer, what do you recommend? Because I want to get these guys on that don't know what's a good rod to use, because you're not going to use the same. You could. I caught fluke with my surf rod, most of them. But what would you use, Glenn? What would your go-to rod be in the summertime?
Well, once again, now you're talking the application for the rod, too. You're talking from, you know, down south fluke from shore, or are you going out to Nantucket Shoals to go deep water, or are you doing inland from a kayak or you know, small boat? So there's just like in surf, there's many different rods. You know, the secret with fluke is they have a very soft mouth. So you need a light tipped rod that has plenty of power to lift them up. But, you know, the idea is to have that nice sensitive light tip that when you hook into the fish. The other thing is, if you have too fast of a rod with a fluke, is when they do their big dig to the bottom and stop, if you get any slack in there, they'll just pop right off. So the applications from shore, you can use a 7'6" or a 8-foot, you know, light action up to 1.5 ounces. Throw very small bucktails from the beach, or you can use a 6'6", you know, almost noodle rod, jigging from your kayak or from the boat, or you can take out a pretty heavy rod out to the Nantucket Shoals, dropping, you know, 250 feet down and dragging them up from there. So it's not as simple as just, you know, which rod, because there's so many applications for fluke. Porgy, sea bass, that's a little bit easier to narrow that in, because, you know, you can cross over a few rods with regards to them, because they're easy to catch. And one of my favorite fish, I mean, we call them scup up here, you guys call them porgy down there, but you use nice light tackle in the springtime for a porgy, and you get yourself a big fat, you know, dinner plate size fish, and you'd be surprised what that fish will do for you for a fight. You know, it'll compete any sport fish that we go after. Just right gear, right place. And the doldrums, you know, I don't have an answer for everybody. You know, we all have to find our source for our disease. You know, we have the canal up here.
Sure.
So when, you know, a lot of people are having tough times, you know, we hit the canal, you know, late at night and jig, drift eels, you know, and that can get us through.
Sure.
So, but the fall is the fun part.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. I'm saving that, Glenn. But I want to tell you, Glenn, those drums you're talking about, I have other ideas. So I kind of do a little conversion in the summer when the fish, you know, I don't want to say slows down, because you got a lot of other fish that you can go for, and they're plentiful in the summertime. But me, you know, I'm a big striped bass hunter. I love it. And I love my porgies. I go with my wife to Montauk. We go down to North Bar over there. We park in the truck and we fish for porgies. And if they're in the limit, I keep them and we cook them and we eat them. Sorry to tell you guys that, but facts are the facts. But I will tell you this, that in the summertime, I do slow down, but I put my energy into other things like sex. So in that instant, I get to be still strong and do the things I want to do, and I'm happy.
You do realize your wife just realized that you have sex without her.
No.
She was very surprised. You said that's how you pass your time.
She's surprised because she knows, you know. Mr. Poseidon's been married now, 27 years, honey? And,
I've lost count.
I like my wife. What can I tell you? And in the summertime, I'm like, listen, as long as she tells me to put on the AC, I know I'm in, buddy. So
Next topic.
it's a beautiful thing. Anyhow.
Well, tell Anthony with the antagonizer lures, I fully agree with him that fish tacos with porgy are utterly amazing. So
Yes.
Fantastic. I love it. I love it. Glenn, let's move on over, Glenn. You beat me to it. The fall season, our all favorite season. Obviously, I run my tournaments in the fall. I love it. Fall season's a great time. Tell me a little bit about the fall, Glenn. What are we looking at? I know, again, we're going to say application, obviously, but...
no, I'm just going to tell you, you're just going to bring out the big guns is what you're going to do.
That's it.
You just bring out the big guns. Fall top water, especially up here, is just the only way to go, in my opinion. You need the right rod for that. And, the Montauk guys with the lighthouse and all that, well, you need the right rod for that. So, yes, applications are everything, but you just bring out the big guns. You want to get those. You don't always have to get as far out as you want with these fish because, Jersey, they can be right at your feet. Or on an island, they can be right at your feet. Or they can be just outside your capability of casting with whatever you have.
Got a question. Got a question for you coming in from one of the fans out there. Montauk Mike Laws is asking. He says, is Glenn going to make a surf casting rod to land a seal? What's up with that, Glenn?
Well, the MTK. It's already there.
Fantastic. I love it.
Now, I don't know if the reel or the line will hold up, but the rod will.
There you go. I love it, man. You're just, it's about you, your business. Also, I want to tell you, 1 second, Johnny McFish, I have a 9-foot GW custom rod, and I've had it for 2 seasons. Love it. Exclamation point 3 times. Bought it for a back bay rod, but use it for eel slinging too, and have landed very large fish on that rod. There you go, Glenn. Want to talk about that rod a little bit?
If I remember right, he's got the 9'6", 3/4 to 4, and he can respond and remind me if that's the exact one he's got.
Is that the one you're talking about, Johnny? Also,
that's the rod. So the picture that you showed for the advertisement for this shows me fishing a rod bent. That's the rod. So it's 9'6", 3/4 to 4. It's a moderate rod. My pinned video on Instagram shows that rod with a 12-pound bluefish, just comfortable. It'll launch 3-ounce plugs and fight 12-pounder bigger fish with ease. So it's a super light, super thin rod for what it can do.
Nice. Love it, Glenn. Love the knowledge that we can get from you for each individual rod, and obviously you do know your product. Also, I want to say hello to Paul Chapman. Welcome to the Spoof Crew, Paul. Paul Chapman, guys, if you don't know, and you should know if you're a surf fisherman, this guy is not a good fisherman. He's a great fisherman. He's won over 20 tournaments in his career. Just a wonderful cat. He was at my tournament this year. It was a little bit of a mistake with his girlfriend's fish that they took a picture. It was backwards.
Oh.
She would have had a nice placing. She would have placed 5th, but that's all right. Paul Chapman's a good person. When I called him, and he was he was apologetic because I'm sorry I made the mistake. I know what I did. He was just so happy for his girl, Lindsay. You get like that. As a surf fisherman, I'm super excited. I'm putting down the fish, and they're like, Eric or Mr. Poseidon, it's in front of a rock. What are you doing? I know I was excited. I thought that was the ruler. What can I do? So these things happen. I get very excited with surf fishing. Once you feel that, that tug, and the tug is the drug says it best. You get that. It's a drug, man. It's unbelievable. And the reason I feel that we get so excited and we're on a fish, that's in our genes, bro. And when you're saying, what do you mean, Mr. Poseidon? It's not just in our genes to fish. When you feel that tug, that pull, you know that your family is going to eat. You know that you're going to eat food. And that's why the excitement comes. Because when you're starving, remember, it wasn't like that back in the days. You ate an average of once every 3 days. Are you guys listening? We're eating 9 meals in 3 days and more than that for some of us. But anyway, you understand what I'm saying? It's just like 9 meals versus 1 in 3 days. You were consistently hungry, and you knew if you caught that fish, you're bringing home. That was the greatest feeling. That was like going to Las Vegas and winning $20K in one night. You know, you're going to eat. Your family's going to eat. Fishing is a great thing. This is what it's all about. And, oh, go ahead, honey. Dodge Fishing. Dodge Fishing, what's up? It says, Glen's new 126 one-piece 8S super versatile and pleasure to land a fish with. There you go, Glen. You want to tell us a little bit about that one?
Well, first of all, I say, hey, Gary, thank you for the review there. And before I forget, I saw Paul Chapman's comment about rods for tuna fish.
Yeah.
And little segue real quick. Yeah, we're going to be testing those on Montauk footballs in July and August this year. So, yes, we will have some tuna rods coming out probably at the end of the year, beginning of next year. So we'll get them tested and reviewed, and we'll go from there. But yeah, so thank you for that question.
Yep.
So to Gary, yeah, Gary's a very good customer of mine. He's a great supporter of mine for many, many years, and whenever I come out with something new, he can't help but get it and give me a true and honest opinion of what it does for him, because he's like me, getting a little bit older, and the evolution of my products has fit the needs that he's developed.
Right. There you go. Reel that bass. This lovely lady, it says, I just ordered my custom rod from Glen because he told me to throw my Century. Ooh, keep that a little low because I'm a Century lover. It's one of my number one rods, my Northeastern. Throw my Century away and get with GW. We won't say that part, Glen. Don't worry.
You already did. That's okay. I actually didn't tell her to throw it away.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
But no, I shipped her rod out on Friday.
Nice.
Yeah, so, she is a look at that girl. Now I watched her. She comes to my competitions.
Nope, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
She will. You got to watch out for her because she can outfish the guys.
That's right. That's what I was going to say. Is that whether I was out there at 2 a.m. just cruising the beaches, she was out there fishing. She is a hustler, and I'm talking a hustler for striped bass. She knows what she's doing.
True diehard fisher person.
Yeah. And also, I want to say that she does make plastics. Guys, if you're interested, go to her webpage on Instagram. Look at it. Don't call her up and start saying, you make plastics. Go see the stuff that she makes. If you're interested in something, ask her about it. Can you make me this? Can you do that for me? I'm sure she can work with you guys on pricing and all that. Like I said, a hardcore worker. She's got a huge family that she takes care of also. And when I say huge, I'm not talking about 15 kids. Today, having a huge family is having 2 kids to take care of. It's very difficult. It's a lot of work and time consuming. But she has more than 2 kids. So she does have a big family. She does a great job. And I respect her very, very much for that. Paul Chapman, I'll see you at our show in March, and we'll talk about it all. Paul Chapman, as you know, he's from your, not from your area, but he is a great fisherman. And that's one guy, Glenn, I would tell you, test your rods with him because he goes out there. Even in the summertime, the guy's killing striped bass, and he said it right. He goes, just find the cooler water. And you're 100% right. I love Paul. Ever since I met him, you know, he showed me his whole setup. He's a very organized guy. His wonderful girlfriend, Lindsay, they both live together, and they love fishing. And when I say they love fishing, if you're going to go fishing with people like Paul Chapman, please bring your walking boots. You're going to be fishing with him, and the guy fishes. Everybody says, oh, yeah, Paul Chapman catches a lot of fish, a lot of big fish. Yeah, he does. But he doesn't go fishing once every 6 months, too. Always keep that in mind. You want to catch big fish? Put yourself in the odds. And what do I mean? Go fishing more often. Eventually, it's going to happen. Striped bass are very greedy animals. They will eat anything. If they're hungry and they're hitting, they're going to eat anything. Just put it in there. Just make sure that you like the lure first. Put it on. Put it on at the correct time, which I like to say, match the batch. I know it's match the hatch. I don't know what the freak they came up with that, but match the batch. Match the batch of fish, and you're going to put yourself in a good chance to catch big fish. And that isn't only it. You know, you could be out there in a blinch with fish, and you're saying to yourself, well, where are the big fish? I'm only catching slot fish. Big fish are lazy, and they're smarter. They'll sit at the bottom, and they'll wait for the scraps. How do you get down there? Well, that 3/4 ounce bucktail that I love to use, and I've caught big fish with that too. I love to use a 3/4 ounce bucktail. It doesn't have enough sinking power. So by the time it starts to just sink a little bit, you got the schoolies just, cracking it up, or the slot fish, and they're gone. But if you put something on a little heavier, sometimes casting it above or beyond the batch of fish, and it'll drop real quick to the bottom, you might have a shot. If there's a big fish down there and it goes swimming in front of them, you're going to catch that bigger fish. Where there are fish, there are bigger fish too. That's the way I've always believed it. If you look at me one more time like that, Romina, you're going flying off the roof. That's it.
Jay Fish is saying, hello, Glen GW.
Who said that?
What's that?
Who said
Who
that?
said that?
Jay Fish. Jay
Well,
Fish
Jay Fish,
247.
Jay Fish is a fishing partner of Willie J, and he happens to be the very first person to purchase that new 1 to 6, 11 foot that Doge was talking about, Gary.
Yeah.
So big thanks to Jay, who was one of my biggest naysayers at my first demo for it. He was insisting that he didn't need another rod, and when he left, it became his favorite rod. So
There you go.
And I did see that Churchwood had a question about
Yes.
Plug-A-Palooza.
Yes, I was just going to read that off. Go ahead, Romina.
So
read it.
Plug-A-Palooza, yes. We hosted Plug-A-Palooza 2 years ago. It was going to be a sister show to our fishing show before Christmas. It had great response, but the amount of work that goes into these shows, we had to postpone it until we could make some changes to make it a little bit easier for us to do what we do every day, building rods. So we're probably going to bring it back as a springtime or a summer show festival type of thing, as opposed to just the indoor show that we did. So
Yes.
Stay tuned. It will come back. In what form, we don't know yet. We were going to try and do it this year, but with all these new products, with me traveling back and forth between the West Coast, doing development work, and then coming out here and testing everything, we just haven't had the time to do it. In the meantime, I've gotten to know a lot more plug builders. Dean with Gray Harbor, he's come to our fishing show. The Plug-A-Palooza was the first show he came to. We've gotten to know Dean very well. He just picked up his first GW LX 10-footer when we went to the JSS show. So we're going to be waiting to hear his review on that rod as well. But he's a great plug builder. He builds some great plugs, especially for the value that he gives you guys. And his brother does a great job with Bear Bucktails. And yeah, the community, as the years have rolled on, has opened up their arms to GW and kind of helped us grow in a way that we were unexpecting. But the relationships that we've developed with these plug makers, everybody talks about how much work I put in to building rods. You talk to any of these plug builders, any of them. It's amazing how much effort they put into it.
100%.
And I'll have people say how monotonous what I do is. No, try making the same plug.
Thank you.
Hundreds of them, if not thousands of them.
Thank you.
Painting them all the same, and having the accuracy and the consistency. Some of the big guys out there, like Jeff with Outcast and
Yes.
Elliot with 24/7, they do large volume. And then you get the smaller guys, Matt with Personal Best, Anthony with Antagonizer,
Yep.
William with 401. I mean, there's just so I can't name them all, but all these guys, they put their heart and soul in everything. And majority of these guys, that's not what they do for a living. They're doing this stuff on their side
That's right.
as a hobby or what have you. And the innovations that a lot of these guys have come out with over the last few years have been highly impressive.
Yep. And again, I want to mention, even for my tournaments, Glenn, it works the same way. And I'm going to explain this to you. A lot of the guys that I go to and I go, please donate. They donate. They're guys that make these laws in their basements. They have their regular jobs, and they work very hard, and they did it for me. Well, I'm going to tell every one of those guys out there that you took care of me, such as Tony and Antagonizer Laws. Tony, I'm done with the bonus laxes next year. So you could take your hand right now and go, whew. So basically, I go up to everybody and ask them, what do you want to donate? It's up to you. Whatever you want, I will not complain. I don't care if you donate 5 plugs. I'll put a patch on the jacket for you. So there's not going to be any more of the big donations that I beg for. A lot of guys I had to pay. Yes, they did take care of me a little bit, but I had to pay. It cost me over $10,000 for those bonus boxes. That's why I decided to take that $10K and give it out in cash in the prizes. Yes, we're still going to do donations. I'll take them, and I'll take those donations, and instead of making 100 boxes, I'll make 20 boxes, good boxes of all the stuff they donated, and we're going to give them out at the Shagwan party as part of the raffle giveaways. Also, it'll save me much time. I take a lot of time in making those boxes. People will say, why did you do them in the first place? I did them because, guys, I needed you. I needed you to join the contest. I needed something there. I remember the first year I had the contest, my wife was like, why do you got to put up $500? She's looking at me now. She gave me one of these. I did them because, guys, I needed I needed this because I had to put up the first $500. So my wife would say to me, well, why don't you just take the money that everybody's giving you, joining, and build it up that way? So what am I supposed to do, honey? What am I supposed to do? I have 2 guys coming up to me, and they're like, oh, yeah, I saw you advertise. You got a Montauk Striper Challenge, a Striper Challenge. Can I join? What's the prize up to? Well, right now, at that time, it was $25 to join. And I have 2 guys joining. So that's $50. The prize is up to, what am I supposed to say to those guys when they say to me, your prize, what's it at right now? So I tell them, yo, it's $50. But join, it'll go to $75. And the answers I got back was this. Oh, yeah, I'll call you, man. Good. That sounds like a great contest. So that's why I put up the first initial $500. And then everything else we gathered up from the $25. It was $850 that first year, the first prize. There was only one prize. And I remember Gelso Pascarella won it that year. I think it was a 38-inch stripe bass. He won the first official contest. And that's why I put money into these things, because I want it to be the best. And there isn't anything more exciting than all you guys coming to my contest. And, I see the excitement. And it's cool, man. That's the way it should be, because I always said to myself, what would make me excited to come to these contests? And I'm a gambler. I like going to Las Vegas once a year with the wife. We don't do it anymore. It's too expensive. But I love, doing that. And I love high-priced, contest. And that's why I do it.
Prize.
It's a little bit of money to join. I understand. And this year we're going to get a hotel where everybody can get in, and it'll be much cheaper than the rates are, because it isn't fair. I'm loading up Montauk with people. I want them to take care of me. Not me, but you guys. I don't want you paying the big fee. So if I can get a room for you guys for 3 nights, $300, I'm telling you right now, in Montauk, that's very well worth it. You're going to have a partner. There's 2 double beds in each room. It's $150 each. You do need your good sleep a little bit. And a lot of you guys say, oh, Mr. Poseidon, it's a 3-day challenge. You still need 4 hours break here and there. So you come to the room with your waders on, slap on the bed, get some sleep. This is a tournament of champions, guys. There was a lot of big-time fishermen last year. I couldn't believe it. Pete, Yusuf from FaZe Gear. I know Brandon fishes my tournament. Big Johnny Arms, Big Bruno. I know last year there was quite a few people that came that I was astonished. Paul Chapman. These are championship fishermen, and I'm very proud that they're at my tournament. I'm sorry to Paul. I was supposed to be at the New England show. I just couldn't afford it this year. I could not afford it. I'm scared. I got to make the challenge, and that's why I ask you guys, please become a Spoof Crew member. It's $3 a month. All you're doing is helping us. That's it, and you're a part of that help. I can do it. You can do it. $3 a month. Let's go. And please donate, sponsor through Super Chats. I appreciate you guys so, so much. Enough said. And there's Paul Chapman at the brother. He says, all good, brother. And guys, if you do want to go to the New England show, I think they have a few tables here and there. Get in touch with Paul. He'll give you some phone numbers to call people. It's a great show to be at. They got a lot of people that show up at those shows. I really wanted to go, and it's fun. It's so much fun, that show. But anyhow, it is what it is. There's Reel That Bass, member for 3 months. Thank you so much for that, darling. That's so nice of you to do. So again, Reel That Bass, check her out. Go to her page on Instagram and check out what she does. She makes a lot of plastics. She does a lot of things, that girl. So check her out. And if you're interested, order some product from her. That's how we work together in this community. I did not say to one of my most favorite people out there, Oski 007, and I like to call him straight up 007 because he is the man. He's a good guy, Oski. He came to my challenge last year after so many years, and I say after so many years, I don't expect the guy there. A lot of guys have families, and they work very hard at their jobs. They have mortgages, they have rent payments, and that comes first. So I never said to Oski, oh, you don't come to my tournaments. Last year, he surprised me. I was so happy, and I know he's got a wife and daughter at home. She helps him out with the dividers. I know she does that on her own. But thank you, Oski, and I never forget you, Oski. Oski's been a supporter of mine for years. He's been a wonderful cat. I have nothing bad to say. If you want to order bucktails, special orders. Don't call him up and go make me one bucktail. Order a few bucktails and give everybody business. These are guys that have their own jobs, and most times when they make this stuff, they're not making a lot of money. If you think $5 on a bucktail is a lot of money to make, I don't know what to say to you guys, but thank you, Oski. God bless you. Wormway, member for 27 months. Thank you. And he says, we need you, Mr. Poseidon. Yes, Wormway, I believe that, but trust me, I need you guys even more. I love it. I love being a part of you guys. I love doing the best of the best, and I won't stop. I have new ideas this year and better things coming. I want to do trips for you guys. I wish I was a damn millionaire just to give you guys the best of the best. Anyhow, to the first 100 people that join when registration joins, there's going to be a bunch of prizes for just those people, for the first 100 people that join my contest. Obviously, Van Stahl and a pair of pliers, no doubt. Jay Fish, member for 6 months. Can't wait to be back in Montauk. I can't wait to see you too, Jay Fish. Thank you so much. Wormway, member for 27 months. And Reel That Bass, thank you. And also, there's James Flynn, member for 27 months. I think 27 months is the actual number, honey, that we first were allowed to make memberships, correct?
I don't know.
Yeah, because it's that number, 27, is like the high I think we get. Mr. and Mrs. P are the best. James Flynn, you are the best.
Now tell Jay Flynn I say hello too, because he's always sharing my posts and everything. So I appreciate that as well.
Yes, he is a good guy. Thank you, Jay Flynn. You heard it live from GW Customs. All right, so let's get back to Glen. We talked about everything from spring to summer to the fall season. So tell me, Glen, what are you looking forward to the most this year? And it better be either the Montauk or Jersey Striper Challenge. That's all I got to say.
Sorry, that's not what I'm looking forward to the most. But I am looking forward to those. They were great tournaments. Had a great time.
Thank you. Glenn.
I will be participating this year to fish. So those of you that don't think I fish, you'll find out how much I do fish
You
when
do fish,
I
I know
enter the
you do.
competition. But no, what I'm really looking forward to is educating everybody this year with regards to what we have to offer. You know, I am not here to tell anybody that any other brand is better than another.
Sure.
I've built on everything from Centuries, ODMs, Black Holes, Rain Shadows, you name it, I've built on it. What we've done is due to my physical hindrances, um, I've designed these things to fit me. So they don't fit everyone. So I get it. I don't take it to heart or offense that if somebody says they like something better than mine. Um, but the education is what I'm really looking forward to this year. You know, getting out there, fishing with people. The demo days are going to start probably the first week of April. I don't know if it's going to be down in Summers Point, New Jersey, where Tight Lines. They're right now the only store that has our stuff in stock. But talking with Chris, we're talking about doing a demo day down there. I'm talking to a couple more stores in Jersey, seeing about setting up, you know, a series.
Right.
So we would start down Summers Point, you know, do something in and around Island Beach, Manasquan area.
Sure.
Move up towards Sandy Hook, get on to Long Island, all the way out to Montauk, and talking to some guys in Connecticut and Rhode Island as well, so we can cover the whole East Coast. People come out, they feel the rods, they cast the rods. It's an education for both of us. So the education for me is watching everybody's casting techniques, how they feel about the rod, any suggestions they have for correcting something, and just the education is both ways.
Yeah. Paul
Both ways.
Chapman. Paul Chapman is writing to you, GW, saying, can help you do one here in Newport if you have a perfect spot for it. I'm pretty sure Paul Chapman can help you out with that.
Sure.
And he's got a lot of connections, that guy, and not just in his hometown. He's got a lot of connections throughout the industry, Paul Chapman. So, yeah, he can help you out. I would...
Well, I'm going to be reaching out to, you know, Narragansett Surfcasters, going to be reaching out to JSS.
Right.
I already talked to the guys at Connecticut Surfcasters when we did the open house at Z-Bass last month. No, it was this month. Sorry. Beginning of the month. Ron with Z-Bass hosted the monthly meeting for Connecticut Surfcasters. Tremendous turnout. I was highly impressed with the amount of people that showed up for the club meeting.
Sure.
And you know, getting to know those guys really quick. You know, they showed interest in participating or hosting a demo day. So that's something that, you know, early spring, when fish are really not, you know, targetable yet, you know, you want that day of camaraderie and casting of a rod. That's what we do it for. And, you know, I don't know of any other manufacturers out there that are, you know, doing multiple demo days a year, allowing
Sure.
you guys to test everything that we have to offer and listening to your opinions on if there's stuff we can improve or change.
Yep. Also, I want to catch up here. Thank you for that, Glenn. Guys, you're getting a lot of knowledge here tonight. You're actually speaking to GW Customs. Glen is on tonight. Just a great guy who does some great product. He's got some great people working with him, such as Gelso Pascarella. Check him out. That's L.I. Long Island surfcaster there. Check him out on Instagram. Great guy. Great team you got working with you, Glenn. Also, I want to mention Jay Fish. Thank you for that donation, buddy. You're much appreciated. It says,
Be nice to Mrs. P.
I was going to read it. You didn't give me time. Be nice to Mrs. P. If you're going to throw her off the roof, at least pad the lawn. Trust me, I have never put under those grass blades so many rocks in my life when she's not looking. But anyway, yeah, I'll pad the lawn for sure, buddy. No doubt about it. I got a good wife. I know what she does for me. I love you very much for that. And I mean that, and she knows it. Antagonize the laws any demo days in Rhode Island, I'll be right with you with that with Glenn. But first, I want to mention fishing the Atlantic. That's my man Calvin over there. Our ODM project was a success with the M80 No Lies G, and there's a nice big stick of dynamite next to that. Fishing
Hey,
the
Calvin.
Atlantic. Yeah, Calvin's a wonderful guy. He loves the surf casting industry. And I got to be honest, I think he's a great guy. I think he's great for the industry. Guys, you can get in touch with Calvin. He's got different forms of the club. He goes out with his boat. He charters 5-6 guys. Just a great time, and Calvin catches the fish. Thank you, Calvin.
TA in the house.
Yep, TA in the house, no doubt about it. Thank you, Calvin. Also, I want to mention my buddy Tim Murphy's out there. Tim Murphy works with the Jersey Shore Surfcasters. They just had Surf Day a few weeks ago. Again, I'm going to tell you, Tim, I know I spoke to you. Just a great, great overall service that you guys offer over there, taking care of all the booth players over there. Thank you so much, Tim. You do a great job. I can't wait to go fishing with you this year. We usually get together on Thanksgiving weekend, and we run up and down the beaches, catching fish on the blitzes that they have. Thank you, Tim. You're a great guy. And Tigerizer Laws, also Tony. I want to mention that Tony makes some beautiful product. I know I have his product behind me in one of those. I'm not going to find it now, but great stuff. I love using Tony's little guys and just super stuff that I like to use in the blitzes of New Jersey. A couple of years ago, I used his product. I killed it. With his product. They were like, what are you using? Hey, I'm using a Tiger. You got one? Nope. Got nothing for you, buddy. I helped one guy out, but it's not like I carry 10 Antagonizer lures. I carry 1 or 2 pieces of lures for a backup. But thank you, Tony, for what you do. Anthony Gomez, when can we register for the tournament? This week, Anthony. It's going to happen. Finally, it's going to be great. You'll see it. You're going to download it. You get the app with it. It's already included in your registration. So it's going to be fantastic. There you go. Wormway, the peanut metal lip. No doubt about it. Thank you for that, Wormway. Going back to Glenn. Glenn, we're getting a little late right now. We're getting into the 20 minutes to 9. When I have these type of shows with just stars like you on, Glenn, I have to make it a little extra. So what do you want to finish the night off with, Glenn? Tell me.
Well, I actually want to finish it off with Yak Angler. I just saw a question that he came up with.
Right.
You know, Glenn, can you talk about the rod building classes that we do with Fishing for the Mission 22?
Nice.
So, Fishing for the Mission 22 got started about 4 or 5 years ago now. That's where the fishing show before Christmas came in, was to help raise money for them. One of the things we talked about 5 years ago was when Harold first started the charity, was he wanted to come up with a rod building class for veterans. And the premise of that class is we get sponsors that, you know, buy the materials for the vets. I donate my time to the charity, and, you know, in a 3-day period, once a month, we've had 16 veterans go through the class so far. And I had to take a couple months off right now just because of the show season.
Sure.
But, you know, it is an extremely humbling experience, you know, hanging out with these guys, because they're all ages. There's some
Right.
active duty military and some quite older retired veterans as well. And to hear them all talk and hear the experiences and how much these little things mean to them, it's a very humbling experience.
Sure.
So eventually what we're going to try to do with this class is to open it up to the general public.
Nice.
Maybe what we do is we have somebody sponsors a build for a veteran, and they build alongside the veteran. So, you know, basically they'll get a rod, the veteran will get a rod.
Sure.
We haven't figured out how that's all going to work yet, but, you know, I did not serve the military. I did not have the personality for it.
Okay.
But always respected, you what they did
Absolutely.
for me, for us all.
For all of
And
us, yes.
this is how I don't have a lot of money to give to charity, and to me it doesn't always go to the right place
Listen,
anyway.
Glenn,
To
I need
give money,
$5, okay? Please.
you
You
know.
don't have a lot of money.
But you know, if you donate your time and you see the rewards it firsthand, that's what it means to me. So those classes will be back up and running again in April once show season's over, and hopefully this year we'll have about
Excellent.
30 veterans go through the class this year.
Excellent. So I want to let you know, from coming from Striper Junkie, GW Customs, I can tell you firsthand, I fish hard, 24/7! Exclamation point. Push my gear to the limits, and I only fish GW Bills. Great guy, and his blanks and rods are legit. That's capital letters, 4 exclamation points. That's for you, Glenn. Also, I
Thanks,
want to.
TJ.
Yes, sir. That guy's a great guy.
Striper John.
Yep, and I guess
And then Oski also. Those GW rods are awesome. Great quality and feels great casting. Love demo day. Get to try out all the rods.
it is demo. His demo. He runs a lot of demo days. This guy, and I know guys appreciate it because I went to one of them, and a lot of guys sign up. The tug is the drug. He's asking me, "What's in the pineapple?" Hey. When it's a snowy night out and I'm not going to work, because I go to work Sunday nights, 99% of the time there is water. This time there is 98%. And, well, got a little water mixed in, a little orange juice, and we're going to hold it at that. But other than that, thanks for asking, buddy. You're the man. And, again, I want to mention the tug is the drug. You see this photo right behind me?
That was a gift.
Yeah, that was a gift from his wife. That was very nice of her to do. Yes, Professor Scoobaroo. Guys, I need you to hit the like button. The like button is what helps my algorithm. I know most of you are good guys. You're gonna hit that. And thank you so much. But we're getting ready for the giveaway, Glenn. I'd like to have you hang on just a second while we give it away, because I got a little special surprise in this. So I'm sitting here the whole time, and I want to do something with GW Custom Rods. So what I'm gonna do is this. The gentleman that wins tonight, or lady, excuse me, or whoever wins tonight's prize is going to get a credit. Listen to me, a credit of $100. So if you want to go to GW and order a rod, and he tells you, hey, this rod is going to cost you $225, that means that you're going to pay $125 for the rod. Glenn, when they're ready and you do have that order in and it's time for payday, just give me a call, and Venmo's a beautiful thing, and we'll take care of that. So the gentleman or lady who wins, my wife is angry right now, who wins tonight's giveaway is going to get a $100 credit for a rod from GW Customs. And if you get a $100 credit from anybody for anything, it's a good deal. Glenn isn't going to raise his price $100 because you're getting it. Glenn's a fair guy. Yeah, there you go. So tonight's giveaway, I'm going to put the overhead on. So again, I'm going to mention on the overhead. Where's the overhead, honey? The overhead. I can't see anything.
Hold on.
So basically, I got this right here. This is from a Van Store package. It's a lanyard, and I don't know where it's from, but it isn't mine anyhow. So that'll be in the package. We got an RB Plug Works. We got a jointed Law here, metal lip. We got a Zinger tail in the back. RB makes really nice products. He'll be on my jacket, too. He's a sponsor. Just a wonderful cat. I love him to death. Uncle Fish Bucktails. There you go. We got Uncle Fish Bucktails, probably one of the top bucktail makers in the industry. So we got a 1.5 ounce here. It looks like brown, pink, and white feathers. I mean, just a great job. Thank you so much for that. My man, Gremlin Lures, just a remarkable product. Check that out. Nice popper. Gremlin Lures, there it is, the signature on the bottom, and just a beautiful thing. All right, so let me keep going. We got the bar breaker here. If you guys know Anthony from Go Deep MTK Lures, This is it. He's in collaboration here with Tyler Tackle. They work closely together, those guys. You'll be getting this. He sponsored the Montauk Striper Challenge last year. Thank you for that, Anthony. And also we got Strikers. His name is Striker. He makes some great product. We're going to have him on the show coming up soon enough. Signed on the bottom, a nice little mini glider. This is what you're going to get. Also, $100 credit towards any rod you want to order from Glen. Trust me, Glen will call me and go, it's payday time, Mr. Poseidon. And I'll take care of him because it's for you guys. I do care about you guys very much. Good luck to tonight's winner. And how do you win? Well, for those of you guys that don't know, you have to go to the my corner left on my profile. The corner left reel, top corner left reel is the one that you got to tag 3 people. You're basically in. You got to be a subscriber and a follower. If I find out you're not going to win. And also, please like this damn thing. It's so easy. It's free. Just like it. It's what gets me out there. You guys do it. So are you guys ready to do that giveaway? I'm pretty sure you are. Honey, are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm sorry I had to add in that $100, honey. I mean, I know, you know. She's going to be upset with me, Glenn.
Stop.
All right, here we go. Let's spin it, honey.
Okay, ready?
Spin it. And the winner is... You say it.
Me? Okay. It says, I go by Okie.
All right, I don't know who that is, but I go by Okie. If you're out there, you got 10 seconds. You get
It
10
says
seconds.
Brian Tillman on his profile.
Okay, so basically I'm here, and I'm going to start the 10-second countdown. That's the Poseidon 10-day. 10.
10-day.
9. Yeah, 10-day countdown. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to give you a long one there, buddy. We're waiting. 1.
Oh.
It's over, pal. All right, next. Go ahead, honey. Spin it. Spin it again.
And
the winner is,
crazy.
Let's go. Go read it off, honey.
It says BX Fishing with Mike.
I don't know who
BX
that is
Fishing
either,
with
but
Mike.
good luck. You get 10-second countdown. 10, 9, 8. That's me. I go by Okie. Okie, you're too late.
Oh,
You're too
man.
late. There he is, Bronx Fisherman with Mike.
Man,
He's on.
here we
Okie,
call
you got to
the
come next time,
person.
buddy.
So
I got a
sorry.
10-second countdown. I'm strict with this stuff.
Oh.
I know you're going to unsubscribe now. I'm sorry, but it's the way it is. Congratulations to... Read off the winner, honey. Bronx Fishing with Mike.
BX Fishing with Mike.
So you got it, Mike. You got a nice little package there, and then also $100 credit. Okay, you got to be on, man. You got to be on. You always got to be ready. I know you have friends that call. I get it. That's why I do that long countdown. But you took too long, Okie. Okie. I'm sorry, Okie.
Aww.
No, really, I am. I'm sorry. I hate to do it. But, all right, guys, congratulations. Sensational craftsmanship made in the USA. GW rods are wonderful. Glen has been a big part of my success. Please support small business. That's Hey Joe JP. Thank you for that, Joe. I appreciate you very much.
Nice.
Thanks, Joe.
Just a bunch of great people. Doug Barr, there he is. Good show. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. B. And Glenn. Big Sis Wolf. She's been a member for 18 months. Great show.
Thanks,
Night all. I didn't even know you were out there. Please say hello next time. Guys, if you don't know, and I will mention it every time, Big Sis of Wolf. If you guys don't know, that's Charlie the Wolf of Rhode Island, a legend there forever. Rip Charlie, that's rest in peace. We lost Charlie at a very young age, and his sister has been on to keep his legacy going. And I'll just keep mentioning his name every single time, whether she's here or not. Thank you to Charlie for what you did for me. For all the times I fished with you, they were fantastic. I'll never forget them. And again, to Big Sis Wolf, thank you so much. We met a few weeks back at the Rhode Island show. Thank you for that wonderful woman. And who else do we got that I didn't say hello to other than that? If I didn't say hello to you, Cosmic Lures. Let me not forget this wonderful woman. She makes these cups. Look at this. This one she made for my wife. I have mine in my car. I use that one for my coffee going back to work. back and forth to work. But this one is Mrs. Poseidon. We thank you for this. You can get the same thing. Nothing is free. People put their time into these things. So please take care of her. And she makes beautiful lures. She's getting very well known out there. And I know Willie J very well. He knows her very well. He uses her product and catches fish. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for showing up to the show.
Congrats to BX Fishing with Mike.
Going back to Glen. Glen, thank you so much for being on my show.
Thank you, Glen.
Appreciate you so much. We're going to have you back on again. He supports me. He comes to my contest, honey. He really is a very, very nice guy, and I love you, my man.
Kidding.
I know Glenn's like, stop it. You're going too far right now.
You went a little too far.
Yeah.
That's all right. No, thank you for having me. To everybody that had
fun.
questions and comments,
Yes.
if somebody asked a question they didn't get an answer, they can reach out to me directly.
Yes.
Either through Instagram, Facebook, whatever. And again, everybody that showed up tonight, thank you, and have a good night. And
Thank you,
guys.
Glenn.
See you. Hopefully, all you guys. at
Yes.
the Next shows here in the next.
Yeah, we'll
3
be
weeks.
there. We'll be there if he's at least walking by. I'll see you at the Edison show. Maybe we'll do the Long Island one. We don't know yet. It depends on my job.
Yeah.
But
All
thank
right.
you so much.
Well, thank you guys. It's been a long weekend for me. I gotta go as well. So
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
thank you again. Take
Thank
care,
you.
guys.
Night.
And say hi to your son. I love that guy. He should be a freaking actor. His son is such a good-looking boy. He should be an actor, that guy. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
He's a freaking nice, and Glenn, you know what? I know Glenn's saying, yeah, that was me when I was young, you know?
No, that's my wife. He don't get those looks from me.
You're the man, Glenn.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Please, Glenn, I know you'll let us know. Any demos coming up, you're going to be posting. I'm probably going to show up again. I like your demos. It's not only a testing of rods, it's a party when you go there. And I appreciate you very much. Thank you so much. Thank you for everybody for coming.
All right, guys.
And we'll see
Everybody
you
have fun in
next
the
week.
snow.
Let's
good night.
go.
Take care,
Let's
guys.
go. Get those snow blowers ready. I know I got mine. Let's go. Let's go.
Bye, Glenn.
See you later, guys.